Okay everybody, good morning. One enthusiastic thumb up here with the broken thumb. And we got breakfast on our bellies and I'm about to go over there. Honestly, this is like where I grew up, and then the property is just that way. About 2 houses up the creek. So we're gonna be going to look up there and see the surveyor is gonna meet us over there. We're gonna make sure we have the driveway where it goes correctly, and then go from there, see what it all entails. But we're excited, it's survey day, here we come. Oh yeah. Got my trusty coffee. Gonna meet Dad over here. Dad's gracious enough to come with me. It's gonna be awesome. Crisp fall air. Smells like the farm. Oh man, it's awesome. Ready, Dad?
I am ready.
Woohoo! Survey day. Here we come.
It's fun.
Come on. This is how it goes when you only have one. Man. Makes you thankful for everything else you got.
Bless his heart, poor thing. He's got one hand.
Yep.
Okay.
Good times, good times.
You're in the movies.
All right, so yeah, we're waiting on the surveyor. He's about to pop up the driveway, and then we're hoping. See, this is a field here that we're hoping we can cut our road in further down that way, so we don't have to go through his driveway. So we'll cut in way down there in the end, and then right along the edge of his property down there. So that's the hope. We'll see what the survey says.
So your land's back over there?
Yeah, like
inside the trees.
There's a road right there,
Yeah.
and it cuts across, and then
Goes on the far side.
Yeah.
Way over there. Cool.
But the main road's right down there.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's hard to see from up here. Oh, I see it now through there.
Yep.
There it is, right down through there. Man, starting out it's just a jungle. I see the road.
Benjamin would put the drive down there somewhere cutting up, and we'd let the right of way go, and he would just have access through there. But we want to see if it infringes on the property he already owns, or how we have to draw that to make sure that he has.
So we want to see if we can find that his corner where is that where Tony and them cut out that 5 acres?
Yep.
Okay.
So I think that's probably the most complex part of what we'll be doing today.
Property that they would have the below section going up to that cleared field, to the edge of the cleared field. So from this point over is your property.
Right.
And so my thought was we'd run a pink ribbon. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Run a line up to maybe like 5 feet from the clearing. And then go straight along the edge of the clearing, and then that would be theirs,
and
above it would be your field.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
No, I said yeah, it's
Pink
ribbon.
Pink ribbon right
That's
there.
a corner.
He thinks this is the ribbon that he
so
put
they said
in.
the arm pin said at a 30-inch pine.
Yeah, it's like
There's the stump.
Bottom right-hand corner would be like right in here, and everything to the right was part of what was Steve. I got this upside down. No, I don't.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
He was talking, I think right
in there.
Right in here.
Somewhere in
There's
here.
a culvert here, right though?
Yeah, you'll have to
You gotta watch out for that.
watch out for that. This,
I don't know if it'd be better to go on that side or this side of the culvert. But I think anywhere in here is where he would, because right there it bumps up, see?
Yeah.
You don't have to go that far.
If it were me, if it didn't matter, I would say that side, because you're not going to have a lot of rain coming down this gutter here, because you'll have a culvert underneath your drive. If you put it here, you're going to have a lot of water coming down under that culvert.
That's a good point. So maybe right in here.
This normally in a hard rain, this right here will almost overflow. I mean, this right here.
Oh, it's a lot of rain.
Yeah, from plumb the top of the hill over at the blacktop, catches the mountain water.
Yeah, so having a driveway there would be.
bad idea.
I mean,
it's you just have a big culvert, and if you have a hump to it, you could stay above it. But it just, if it clogs up or whatever.
It might take us a month to get everything. Yeah, or it take us a while, especially with the leaves still on.
Yeah.
When the leaves start coming off more, we can move faster. But it's we can use the GPS on some of it, get our control up in the fields, but a lot of it we'll have to shoot it by total station, so it's a lot slower.
Okay.
Gotcha. If it's all open, we could just take the GPS and walk around and drive and shoot. Are they any of this main boundary, is it fenced or anything that you know of?
Not that I know of. Have you seen?
No.
I don't think
Okay.
anything down this side.
That'll be the biggest thing too, is finding some original corners that Sterling surveyed. I know Sterling done most of it back in the.
So now we're going up on this is the top side. We were just below, trying to explain this. We were just standing down there on the road where the stump is, where the pink marker is. And then that way we went down the road to where there's a culvert or water goes underneath. And then just beyond that is where a drive might go and come out down in the corner of this field. Just on the other side of the pines behind these fellas here. And part of what's going on here, Benjamin will probably explain this, but what's going on here is the current owner of the property I'm walking on now, who's with us today, he is extending his property. He's getting some boundaries this way and buying some more land up above and around his existing land. So he's adding to, and then Benjamin's going to be the new neighbor on the other side, and his land, Benjamin's land, kind of goes back over in there and up the mountain. So they're getting a starting point for Benjamin to access his property, and then a new boundary for the current owner of this property, who's going to push his border a little bit that way. And two of these fellas here, the two on the front and left there, are surveyors. It's a surveyor and his helper there, and the fellow doing most of the talking there is the current owner, and or the seller of the properties, and he's walking everybody through what his understanding of the agreements, verbal agreements, have been with Benjamin and the other owner. So they're walking him through, and then the surveyor is going to come back and try to establish coordinates, boundaries that'll be the long-term boundaries. So right now it's just sort of generic explanation of what the guys are agreeing is fine between the two of them and the current owner.
Come up here, and then, but my road might just go gradual way around what he'll end up doing.
Okay.
So Benj, what I'm thinking is that poplar tree.
Ties a ribbon.
No, this one is this.
Oh, you're thinking maybe from there to here, then shoot up to the road.
Right.
Okay. Probably second.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, so. All right. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
It's happening. It's getting real now. Getting the property all measured out. Woohoo! Here we go. This is cool. Look at it. Look how beautiful the pasture is now. Wow. Got a bunch of goldenrod right now. Big old pasture. We have sheep here, cattle, chickens, whatever else we can do. Grandkids. That's true. That's what Dad's thinking about. Grandkids nearby.
Yeah.
It's a big blessing. But the creek and railroad tracks run right through there. And then there's a landlocked little spot that we're trying to figure out what we'll do there. But we'll see what we do. It's really looking overgrown, but also beautiful at the same time. It's probably nice that it's getting, they used to cut this every year doing hay, but it's nice it's getting a little bit of a rest. All this will fall down. We might have it bush hogged, might just leave it. We'll see.
Okay.
I'm feeling like the house might be in here somewhere. That's why. You haven't
In the
looked at it.
woods?
Like having a cutout right here,
Yeah.
so having access to this little strip. But we're just feeling like right there would be nice, because then You don't really hear the road as much.
Yep.
You don't really. Yeah, it's just like a little cut up, but then the road would come right in here.
Right.
Okay. So that would be right in there or something.
It says cedar on the cliff. It says arm pin on the ridge. It don't say, which probably ain't nothing in, till you get on top and it says a stake on the ridge. So he didn't give us a whole lot to go with.
Somewhere it said a cedar? That's on the old survey?
Right here.
On the cliff.
Okay.
So
How many cedars are there on that cliff?
Yeah.
Who knows?
How many cliffs are there up there?
You know, there's quite a bit of cedar out there.
You just pick one.
Okay, so it just goes from tree to tree, kind of, or
Well,
how do you do that?
this is, it says I said arm pin, that's a pine on the ridge. To get back on his rotation,
Yeah.
starting, we gotta have two good points. So
Yeah.
if we can find a set stone or hickory or something, and then we just have to plot his map on and set it. But it looks like he's followed a ridge or something around through here, is what he's done.
When was this done?
This one was done in 76.
76. Wow.
Pine's probably not there, huh?
Yeah.
1876.
I was born in 73, so
That
Yeah.
pin right there?
that's a stake. It says stake on the ridge.
Yeah, so that's back here.
Yeah, that's your very top.
Looks like something's been walking through here. Right through there. Maybe some deer. Looks like another one over here. A couple of deer probably came through here. Yep, and this is across the road. It's hard to see, but looks like a trail running right through there. And another one right through here.
Bye.
You guys are so funny. You're so funny.
Oh, yeah.
Think you're gonna leave me.
All right. We're good to go, yeah. That was fun. So it's getting worked on the next month or so. But they have all kinds of old stuff to find that was done like 40 something years ago. So it's like a tree here, a rock there. Got to work with that. But other than that, we can go ahead and start working on the bulldozing work, because if we get it done before they finish the surveys, then that'll be on the records. But we'll see how fast that can be done. You think it can be done before they finish?
I don't know.
It's kind of iffy.
Anymore, it's hard to know.
People are busy left and right.
If you go with Butch over here that we talked to before, he's not far around the corner. He might be able to get to it.
Might be able to knock it out.
If his equipment is not out on a job.
Yeah.